So we're talking about clarity today. Clarity. Got my dad's. Okay, so clarity. Clarity, hey, Mario Fitness, Mario Medina Fitness. Okay, so today we're going to talk about clarity. Clarity, you know, a lot of us were like, I'm looking for clarity, I'm looking for clarity. Well, clarity is not something you go look for. Clarity is not something you go discover. Clarity, are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Clarity is something you create. It's an intention. An intention? What are you talking about, Tuan? How is clarity an intention? Clarity is key. Yes, clarity is key, says Mario Medina Fitness. Clarity is how you create your life. It's how you create your daily climb. It's how you climb up that mountain. It's about being very intentional about how you spend each day, and then those days turn into a journey and they add up. All of a sudden a whole year has passed and you have lived intentionally every single day as you climb up your mountain. I always thought, I'm looking for clarity, I'm looking for clarity. I don't have clarity about this, I don't have clarity about that. What if you subscribed to something different? What if you thought, I'm going to create clarity. I'm going to create clarity about my life work. I'm going to create clarity about how I live my life. I'm going to create clarity about my life purpose. I'm going to create clarity about how I intend to interact with my family, my friends, my coworkers, all of it. All of this I'm going to create for myself. It's not something I go out there looking for. It's something that I create. Foreign concept, right? Very counterintuitive. And I apologize, I have a kale stuck in my teeth. So, try that on for size. Instead of searching for clarity, create it instead. Create your own clarity. That is how you take ownership of your life. That's correct, Mario. You know, like many of us, we have two choices when it comes to relationships, when it comes to life. And this is what I teach in my relationships course. I'm going to teach this Saturday. And I forgot to post a link here. I wonder if I can still try. Hey, Suman. Let me see if I can do this. I'm using my dad's phone. Let's see. Google Megastore, flowers, 28. Here we go. Copy text. So here's the link to the relationships course I'm teaching on Saturday. I'm trying to paste it. Okay. Oops, that's the money course. Wrong one. Sorry about that. Okay, let me see if I could find the link to the relationships course. I don't think I pasted it here. Okay. Anyways, let's see if it's here. Paste. Okay, so let me try if I could paste it. Okay, so I'm teaching a relationships course on Saturday. I'm collaborating with the movie Spirited Away. The movie is Spirited Away. It's about this amazing Mario Medina Fitness. He's asking, where is, hey Gyoser Mom, he's asking, what is this movie about? Spirited Away. Spirited Away is like, it's about this, it's a Japanimation, and it was adopted and purchased by Disney because the movie is so amazing. The guy that created it, he's Japanese, and he has these amazing ideas, and he does the Japanimation, the animation like the old-fashioned way where you like draw everything by hand. And so he has this huge staff of people that would draw all these animations by hand, and he would pay attention to like his grandkids and his nieces and nephews, and he would see the mannerisms, but his ideas are so unique. And so when you watch this movie, you get transported into like this different world. and it's a bathhouse, and these spirits come to take these baths to kind of replenish and stuff. And there's this little girl, her name is Jahiro, and she travels to this bathhouse with her parents, and her parents eat all this food and they turn into pigs. And so her mission is to do whatever she can to transform them back into humans. And so you see this whole journey of this girl, and there are these amazing characters. There's this witch, there's this giant baby, there is this guy that has 4 arms and 4 legs, and it's just, you get transported into a different world, and it's just absolutely one of my most favorite movies. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so back to clarity. Clarity is something you create. You know, Mario was asking, and he was saying, isn't that like owning your life? And it's so much like that. You know, if you are thinking, it's really good, you got to check it out. Okay, so Mario was saying how, like, when you own your life, you know, when you create clarity, you create your daily life. You're not just being at the effective. You're not just like allowing each day to pass by, and all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, my life has flashed before my eyes, and I haven't lived the way I wanted to live at all. I haven't really done all the things I wanted to do. So, and maybe throughout your life you go on like this quest to find clarity, to find your life purpose. And we say things like, oh my gosh, I found my life purpose. Oh my gosh, I found whatever. I found that, you know, it's kind of like a duality thing. You know, we live in this world of duality, and we think that we always have to go out there and find it. And so much of it is about the journey. And instead of saying, I'm going to go out there and find it, what if you said instead, if I had a space of nothing, what would I create? What could I create out of a space of nothing? Meaning you had a completely blank template, and you could totally create the life you desire to live. You could totally create each day. You could totally create your life purpose. You could go back and think about all the things you love. And if you were to create a career around it, what would it look like? You know, like Brendan Burchard, his wife, mentioned that she likes animals. She likes movement. She likes helping people, teaching people. And so she ended up opening a bar, fitness gym or something like that. She was a gymnast growing up and stuff like that. So that was a perfect thing for her, because she got to teach people how to do stuff. Bye, Mario Media Fitness. Thanks for joining. And so think of your life like that. If you're trying to create something, you're trying to think of all the passions you have in your life. You're thinking about all the things that you love. You know, for me, I was thinking, you know, I love teaching. You know, if I love, I was thinking, like, what are some words that I would really like to use to describe myself? And it would be like knowledgeable. It would be trusted. It is, and probably compassionate and generous. And so knowledgeable to me is like a teacher. You're always teaching and imparting your knowledge, and you're just empowering people to become the most empowered versions of them. And you are trusted, meaning people will come to you to seek your advice, and they seek your wisdom, and they seek clarity, or they desire to create clarity from bouncing the ideas off with you. And you know, as far as compassion and generosity, it's about just loving humans and fellow souls deeply. It's about experiencing connectedness. It's about realizing how small of a planet we really are, and how much I truly love humanity and our planet. And one of my goals is to serve and to do my best to elevate humanity and our planet. So with, of course, all of those together create the perfect combination of conditions for me to be a life Sherpa, a life coach, a life mentor, you know, for someone who's looking to climb up their mountain, someone who's looking to live their most powerful life, someone who's looking to create the life they desire to live, someone who's looking to transform their relationships, including the relationship with themselves and their loved ones, their significant other, their spouse, their lover, their parents, their kids, all of that, their siblings, all of that. So that's what I came to the conclusion with about my life and my life purpose. And I lacked clarity for a long time about it, and I always thought it was something to discover. But instead, what if it's something for you to create, something for you to choose and decide? and intentionally live each day using 3 words that you like to describe yourself, thinking about your passions and the things you love. And if you were to create a way of living based around those 3 things, you know, the things you love or the ways you like to describe yourself, and really discover what you discover. And if you need help with transforming your relationships, check out my relationships course. I just posted a link on the text, and I texted in there somewhere. And I can text it again here, since I don't know how Instagram works. And what else? Yes, so I collaborate with this wonderful soul. His name is Michael Stone. I'm teaching a relationships course this Saturday, and it's about your relationship with yourself, which is so, so powerful. And when you really transform and empower your relationship with yourself is when you can truly, deeply love and appreciate the people in your life, and you can truly, deeply love everything about your life, all the conditions, the circumstances, everything that shows up in your life, and you realize and you see the magnificence of everything, and you see how divine and perfect and on purpose everything truly is. But of course, it starts with you being grounded, you being centered, and you really seeing and manifesting the life that you like to live. Always. Okay, so that's it. Check out the relationships course this Saturday. Think about creating your clarity instead of going on some trek to discover it. And I send you love, light, profound clarity, infinite possibility to create the life you desire to live. One that is aligned with your soul's expansion and growth. Always, 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 always. Sending you lots of love. Here's to you living a soul elevated life, and I will see you tomorrow.